guess I'll wait for somebody to come in here. I figured out how to go live. Oy. Okay, hold on. All right, so we are live, and I guess there's one person watching. Hi, babe. How you doing? All right, so I figured out how to go live finally. So if anybody other than my husband is in here, please say what's up, what's happening, what's going on. And let's talk. I wanna talk. So who's the second person? You just gonna sit there and you're not gonna say nothing? You really not gonna say nothing? You ain't gonna say what's up, what's happening? What's not? No? Okay. Fine by me. Well, let's see, what are we gonna talk about today? It's late night. I'm Trucker Bay, channel where I drink, y'all drive. You know how this goes down. So, I cooked this big, huge meal today for Mr. Peterson, and I will be taking it to him tomorrow. So, I guess that's good. Let me see. Truck and Fish Show. Hi, what's happening? What's up, bro? What's going on? You I'm so excited, y'all. I really figured out how to do this live. It was just really pushing a button. I thought I couldn't do the live because I was listening to a certain somebody that told me that I wouldn't be able to do it until like 1,000 people or something. And I'm like, what? 1,000 people don't want to hear what the hell I got to say. I ain't got nothing to say like that. You know what I'm talking about? So that's what we doing. Yeah, I'm chilling all day. I was in the kitchen all day because I got to take him some food. So, you know, I just try and do my part. I make sure that I take care of Mr. Peterson. You know what I'm saying? Try to be a good wife. Whatever the hell that means. So, this is what I do late night. I really just kind of sit here. Who's that? Oh, he's saying, what's up to you too, babe? Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm gonna be goofy on this. This is so much better than sitting here trying to do a video where you just talking to the camera and it's just you in the house, because you really feel like hella stupid unless it's like some ghost or something taking, you know, seats and shit like that, and you just sitting up here like, yeah, what's happening, YouTube? Blah, 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 blah. But anyways. Oh, Melanie. Okay, you can say hi to him. It's all right. So anyways, I know Melvin said he was gonna leave some stuff alone, but I'm just gonna let you know. Truck and Fish Show, I'm for the shit. I ain't gonna leave it alone. So let me tell you what happened today. So I was just minding my business, okay? I'm gonna just keep it honest. I was just minding my business. So with the situation that we're not really gonna get into because you kind of already know what it is. Long story short, this dude sent his girl over there trying to put some correction on Melvin and let people know, beware, the big bad Melvin. So sister came on there, she starts talking. And you know how them old folks got that expression like, don't come sweeping at my front door until you cleaned up your own shit? Well, apparently, she doesn't know about the damn expression. So, long story short, she's going back and forth with me on this banter, and I just felt it was appropriate as a wife to just sit up here and just try and address, you know, sis. Like, look, and I'm talking to her like trying to just keep it cool. Then she comes with the personal attack, my dude. So, remember Mortal Kombat? I used to be vicious at that game. And my favorite part, finish her. Finish that ass. I finished it. And I felt so good. I felt so fucking good. Like, you don't even understand how good I felt about it. Like, it was just crazy. Like, you could go over, if you want, if you up for the film, go over there and read that shit. Like, you're gonna be sitting there rolling. But the crazy part about this shit is, first things first, that's some cowardice stuff, my dude. Like, you don't send a woman into battle so you can hide behind her skirt. Like, that shit was crazy. And I'm sitting here like, he really just, he sent you to the slaughterhouse. He sent you over here with a knife, and you know I got Tommy guns in the back, sis. Like, what you doing right now? And I sat there for a minute. I thought about it. I was like, she asked for it. She talked about my damn car. You ain't gonna be talking about my damn car, talking about my car rented. Carvana don't even rent no goddamn cars. Man, that shit crazy. Yeah, you right. That shit is crazy. It's crazy. So after this live is done, I just want to put this disclaimer out there. If you are gonna be offended by my mouth, because I got a bit of a potty mouth, like it's bad. Melvin is my yin, I'm his yang. He's my quiet, I'm his storm. So if you're gonna be offended, I ain't gonna be offended. I want you to unsubscribe. I don't want you watching none of my videos because I do not want to mess with any of your sensibilities. This is late night hour, and I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna drink my wine, I'm gonna talk my shit. I deserve it. I deserve it, okay? So my response back to what she said, it was like, I think 7 or 8 minutes later, she ain't had nothing to say. Then I just started just being a heckler. So now I'm just fucking with you. So I'm just sitting here. Nothing. Nothing. She just went cold fish on me, y'all. Cold fish. I felt some type of way about that. I took all that time going back at you because you started it. And then you ain't even give me a proper response. Not even a goodbye, not even a fuck you. I mean, nothing. She didn't even do nothing. Like, how you gonna come for me? I ain't sent for you. And then when I send you back with your ass in your hand, then now you sitting up here, you quiet. But real talk though, if you see what it was that I exposed about her ass, what I really explained, these are facts. This came straight from the horse's mouth. It came from her dude. It wasn't no, me just, oh, I'm just trying to be petty and da-da-da-da-da. Like, you came from my head and I grabbed you by the throat. Like, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't ready. So I know, like, this whole night, man, like, shit probably getting tore up in their house. She probably done threw this man out the window. Like, it's bad. It's bad. But what you thought was gonna happen? Huh? On to other news. So, pretty soon I'm gonna be looking up different trucking schools. We talked about me going to an actual trucking school, but I want to actually do the experience like a person that is just kind of fresh off the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know nothing. Somebody told you, hey, they'll put you through school. So I'm going to look at every single thing. I'm going to let y'all know if somebody, like these motherfuckers trying to pimp y'all, just talk, like real talk. Stuff that you would be thinking if you read some of this foolishness. So that way it can cut down the time. And then I can't wait to get in that truck. It's going to be live when I get in that truck. I'm trying to talk to my cousin. See what we got turned up or whatever, but we'll see. So what you doing? Fisho, what you got going on? Where you going? Where you go, trucking Fisho? Melvin, I know where you at. I always know where you at. Always. Oh, he probably over there reading. Well, at any rate, your food will be ready, sir. I will have your food ready for you tomorrow. So, yeah, you just better be ready for me. You know what I'm talking about? So whoever else is inside of here not saying nothing, say something. Laying back in the truck, working a little super value contract. You getting unloaded or you getting loaded? And then I got a question for you. How you got your CDL? Did you go to school or did you go through a company? You got advice? You taught yourself. Get the hell out of here. Boy, you full of shit. You taught yourself for real? Come on, man. I've been inside that truck. The inside of that truck looked like the inside of a damn airplane. I know damn well you ain't teach yourself. How did you teach yourself? I would love to know this. This is interesting. I would like to know. Go ahead and tell me. Boy, you over there typing slow. You must be got some old sausage fingers or something. Was that a company? Oh, that's what's up. You was at a company where you could teach. Okay. I see. I see. Well, I gotta get over there on your video. I normally stay away from people with them big old thick Rick Ross ass beards. I don't trust all that. But I go check your channel out. And I'm gonna subscribe to it. But yeah. But yeah, I can't wait. Like, I'm like super excited. And I know at first, like, Melvin probably didn't want me to get inside the truck. He was kind of worried this way or that way. But I think I'm gonna be fine. I don't think I'm gonna hit nobody. And if I do, I know how to, you know, flee the scene. I'm joking. I'm really not gonna flee the scene. I'm gonna drive and I'm gonna be responsible and I'm gonna take my time and I won't hit anybody. But I think the hardest part is just kind of looking through like what everybody got going on and then just trying to navigate like through the malarkey and this and that. And like, I forgot what company it was, but like I was in here rolling. They were talking about, yeah, after you finish with training, we're going to gift you $100 with your training pay. But these gifts kept going for like 6 months. And I'm like, well, when the hell y'all gonna start paying people? Like, what, who signs up for this shit? I was trying to figure that part out. But I think I'll be fine. I got a clean driving record. Like, I ain't have no accidents. I don't speed or nothing like that. Like, unless the cops chasing me, you know, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But other than that, I should be fine. I should be fine. Yeah. So I'm just getting all my late night drinks in because I already know when it's time to drive, I ain't gonna be able to do that. Whoa. That's a whole lot to read. Wait a minute. I think the tech school teaches the best. As a fleet manager, I used to hire a lot of reckless tech school drivers came out of school ready. Really ready. Okay, so when you say tech school, you're talking about like an actual technical college or like a junior, like, that's where I get kind of confused. Like, you talking about like Job Corps or something different? Atlanta Technical College was the best. Oh, okay. You know how long the school was? Or about how long the school was? Babe, you must be got your load because you quiet. Let me see. 6 weeks or 3 months. Jesus. Well, 6 weeks might not be bad. Okay. I may have to actually consider that too. I got to look at that and just kind of see, because, you know, some people might be on a bit of a 6 weeks, 8 hours a day. Well, it's just like a job, so it's not bad, I guess. But, you know, like some people might be a bit crunched for time, or they may actually need to get paid while they're training or this or that. So I got to look at the pros and cons of everything. But like you said, like, I mean, well, hell, 6 weeks to 3 months, like, yeah, it's kind of like tech school when I was in the military. So you are like really, really ready because you're spending way more time and it's not just hurry up and buy, like, get inside this truck and go. So that might be something to consider. Thank you for that. So, I got some things to think about. But I'm going to compare everything now. I'm going to have to compare everything and just kind of look at what's best. What makes sense. What doesn't make sense. Cost, this, that. There's a lot of stuff that go into it. And then the crazy part is, before Melvin got into trucking, I didn't even know that it was this many women that were actually into the trucking industry. So that shit is dope. Like, it's a lot of females that's actually getting into this industry. Like, I was shocked and surprised. For real, for real. Yeah, for real, for real. They like, shit, I got bills. I got stuff to do. They like, I need to get me a Barbie bag. I gotta go get me, I gotta go do something. I gotta do something. The Jimmy Choo, gotta get these shoes. So a lot of women are getting into the industry. And then I was talking to another friend of mine. She's actually a nurse over in Connecticut. We met this lady on a cruise, and me and her, we just kind of kicked it off. Oh, Susie Q. Susie Q, a trip. She's a good friend when she's drunk. Let me let y'all know that. But yeah, so me and her, we're thinking about signing up to run as teams. I don't know, like, what you know about teams? Anybody know anything about teams? How well does teams work out? I know it could work if you're married, but he already doing something else, so I'm just trying to figure it on out. I think old Papa Bear got him a load because he can't talk right now. I'll call him later. Yeah, I could see that because you're inside of a real tight, confined space. Because there's some other people I was thinking about doing teams with, and then I thought about it again. I was like, oh, hell no. That's too much time. Too much. Hold on. Excusez-moi. Damn. So, we gonna see how this works out. And while I'm going through school and going through everything, like, it's gonna be some real. Let y'all know what's good, what ain't, what's going on. Don't do this. I did this today. See what I fucked up today? That's what they call Swift, right? Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of that. But I think I might be fine. I actually taught myself how to drive a stick shift. It's a crazy story because my dad, all he drives is manual cars. That's all this dude buys is manual cars. And the reason why he buys the manual cars, I asked him when we got older, I'm like, Daddy, why you always getting these old funny ass cars? And he's like, so y'all can't drive it. So I was like, oh, okay. So I'm sitting in the car and I'm asking him, I'm like, yo, how do you, what is this? What is that? So he's telling me about the clutch. He's telling me about this. He's telling me about that. So I'm asking, okay, so what do you look for? And he's like, oh, you just got to feel the engine when, you know, you need to get into next gear. So I told him, I said, I bet you I can drive this car without you teaching me. And he's like, nah, you're going to mess up my clutch. I said, Daddy, if I mess up your clutch, because I had a job at the time, I'll replace it. So he was like, all right. Drove that sucker around the block. I was like, all right, so can I take this down to the beach? Because that's when, back on South Beach, when they would have that black, what was it, like Black Spring Break or something like that. So I thought I was hot shit. I'm sitting here going down 95, and that shit was crazy. It was crazy. I had my sisters in the car, and the whole while he's sitting here, he calling my little cell phone. That's when we had them little flip phones, calling the phone. Where's my car? What you doing? What? I'm like, oh my God. But after that, and that's because like with him, his damn the shifting thing, it was just kind of hard, and it was hard to turn the wheel. I don't know, he just wasn't putting no power. I think he just kind of set me up for failure that day. I ain't never asked to borrow that damn car again, ever. I promise. I never drove his car again. But this new car he got, I might have to take that for a spin. He probably gonna tell me no anyway. But I'ma still try. I'ma still try. I am. I promise. Well, that's the thing with the whole privacy, like it not being a lot of privacy. I was used to that because, like I said, I was in the military. I don't know if you know that, but I was in the Air Force. So just imagine when you go into basic training. I don't know how it was for the boys, but for me, I'm the oldest of my sisters. So, and this is this gonna sound so fucked up, but whatever. Girls, girls get this. I got three sisters. I'm the oldest. So somebody's taking a shit. Somebody is putting on makeup. Somebody's in the tub. Somebody's sitting on top of the hamper, and we all in the bathroom having a conversation. So when I got to basic training, you could tell the girls that were only children, because I'm just walking inside the shower like nothing's going on, and they going inside of there with their towels on and stuff, waiting until the last minute to take a shower. Some of the bitches wasn't even bathing with their funky asses. That shit was hilarious. But the privacy part, that's not gonna bother me. I never had any privacy growing up. So I should be okay. I should be all right. Yeah, I know driving the stick in the car is different than the truck. Melvin had explained that to me. He was telling me like, because he got a 13 speed. So he was telling me about something with the downshift and this and that. And then he just kept talking. That shit started sounding like Greek. And I just do this. And okay, what time we having? Dinner. I don't know what the hell you talking about. So that's why I got to go to school. He can't teach me. Read the one above that. Okay, so it probably, okay, so it is good for a rookie to drive with a veteran, but isn't that what they do when you go inside of training? Your training is gonna be a vet, right? They're not gonna put you like two rookies in here and just say, hey, go figure this shit out. They're not gonna do that, right? Are they? Well, who qualifies these trainers? I'm actually curious about that. Who qualifies them? Or they just say, you want to train somebody, here go these $75. Nope. Wow, wait. I think you still typing. But is 6 months experience enough time? Like, for real? I don't... Truck official, who my buddy? Who you was... I'm sorry, y'all. I got these old pregnant ass pauses. Drinking a little bit. And, yeah. As you can see, I am a little blind. I don't believe in wearing glasses. So if you ever see me on the road and I don't have these on, get the hell away from me. Well, I'm trying to, well, Truck Official says, I thought you were teaming with a friend. I'm trying to find somebody, like one of my friends that, you know, they all talk. You know how folks do. It's just like when you're going on vacation. Everybody want to go on vacation when you start throwing out these destinations. So you got like 20 people. But then by the time it's time to go on vacation or it's time to put that money up, you got like 2 other people standing there like, where everybody go? You know what I'm saying? Oh, hell no. Jermaine Colvin say no mega company. They're desperate. They let anyone train. That's crazy. That's wild. I don't know about that. So, I mean, okay, so let me ask a question then. So if they tell me that, hey, this is your trainer. Am I allowed to ask them, like, how much experience does this person have? Like, am I allowed to ask that question? Because I really want to know that. Because I know Melvin was telling me something about if you don't get along with the trainer, you can, oh, okay, so I can ask. Okay, well, that's good to know. Because I don't know, like 6 months, I don't think that's enough time. Like, I need somebody that got like 2 years or better. Like, I need to see they Carfax or something, like something for real, for real. See, I'm glad y'all engaging me with these questions, because these are things that I sit here, if I'm cooking food, watching the Dead Files, cleaning up, unpacking crap or whatever, I'm thinking about this stuff. Like, I'm really sitting here like, well, damn, I wonder, okay, so with the trainer, what kind of trainer am I going to get? Is it going to be like this? Is it going to be like that? What's going to happen? You know, I'm really just kind of like, my mind is racing, because it's intimidating as hell. Like, it's intimidating driving next to one of these trucks, but just to think about the fact that I'm going to actually be sitting inside the driver's seat of one of these trucks, like, that shit blows. Like, it blows my mind, but I'm willing to do it, you know. It's an experience, an adventure. I like adventures. So, I guess, I mean, it'll be fun more than anything or whatever. Y'all got any tips for me? Okay, let me read this one. Just know every time you go to sleep, your life will be in there. Okay, just know every time you go to sleep, your life is in their hands. You have to be able to trust their driving. Funny thing, when you're in the military, every time you go to sleep, you better hope like hell whoever is on CQ duty, whoever's supposed to be guarding that damn gate, you better hope they ain't no punk ass, because if they sit there and they freeze, everybody gone. We all out of here. So, if it's time to go, it's time to go. Fuck it. You only live once. YOLO, right? I think the most important part for me is just making sure that I pick the most stable person. If I do find somebody and it's time to drive teams, they just need to be stable. I don't need nobody going through no, you know, constant emotional issues and shit, like you trying to drive and crying and carrying on, listening to Carl Thomas, you just being all emotional, like you just got too much going on. I can't do that. That's just bad juju behind the wheel. Ain't no way. Nope, no way. So, we'll see though. And that's the thing, but even if it was like a trainer that only had 6 months experience, like, if they're kind of like a shit driver, but realistically, anything could happen. Even with somebody that's experienced, anything could happen. Anything. Okay, it's kind of like a lag here. I don't know. I'm sorry. But at any rate, I'm willing to do the job, though. It'll give me some experience, and that's the thing. It's a CDL. I got licenses and all kind of stuff. I guess I'm just like all over the place. I don't know. We just here. Might not have good shower habits. Gonna be smelling monkey nuts 24/7. I don't know about women smelling like monkey nuts. That's a new one. I don't even know what monkey nuts smell like. Just thinking about it got my nose all stopped up right now. Monkey nuts. But you right though. When I would get in the truck with Melvin and like we go to the truck stop and I be walking down and I'm thinking I'm gonna give me some damn beef jerky. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? They be stank, yo. And the women be funky. Funky. Like Like, I mean, I've never smelled some of these egregious ass smells coming out of people's orifices and their body, just sticking on their damn clothes. Like this, that, you right, you right, you right. So I guess like my perfect person would probably have like a tinge of OCD. Let me see. You would be okay. Most of us had bad trainers and we made it. Thank you, Jermaine Coleman. I like that positivity right there. That's my kind of positivity. Balls to the walls. Fuck it. We gonna be all right. It just is what it is. Yeah, I'm with that. But yeah, some of those, yeah, some people just, I don't know. I don't even know. We were driving through, I think we were in Texas or Louisiana. It was these two women and they got out the truck. I smelled them before my nose could smell them. I was looking at them. They just looked just dirty as hell. I was like, damn. Girl, you couldn't even baby wipe that thing up. Like, what's going on over there? Like, it was just, it was a hot ass mess. But hopefully, whoever it is has a tinge of OCD and they like to, you know, meticulously put things where they need to be and just try and be as clean as possible. Because anything outside of that, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. And I may have to get some earplugs and stuff them shits up my nose. I mean, it's, ooh. Or pray for a cold. That might work. Pray for a cold. So everybody knows get stuffed up. Yeah, Jermaine is right. It's all about what you want. If you want it, you'll get it. Yeah. Just get her done. Just do what I gotta do. They stink. I don't know. Like y'all know inside of Kroger's when they sell those little what is it? I got one over there. They look like something for like Wiccans or something. It's like little sticks and they smell like cinnamon bark and stuff like that. I'll probably just put a bunch of them shits up in the truck. And I mean, if the person's funky, just put a bunch of them up and just say, I hope you don't mind. This is my religion. Instead of just telling like, bitch, you need to go take a bath. Like, can you please just go wash your ass? Like something, like take some water, spritz it. I mean, do something. Just do something. Because my nose can't take it. You done burnt out my damn nose hairs or something like that. Like, I mean, really, like, okay, so let me ask a question. So when you guys were in training, if your trainer was funky as hell, how did you handle that situation? Did you say anything? Do you say anything to them? Do you just like just say fuck it? It's just for X amount of weeks, or just what do you do in that situation? Like how do you handle that? I'm curious. Really, I'm curious. Cause I know somebody had to have like one funky ass trainer. I gotta spill some sanitizer in their seat. When y'all press for time, they gotta sit in it. Damn. They don't ask, what the hell is this wet stuff in my seat? They don't ask that. That's crazy. Oh my God. Or get some of that Odoban. You know, Odoban is really good. I remember when my aunt, she was working part-time at a gym. And y'all know that gym be smelling like old socks, football, jock straps, like booty butt cheeks. Like that shit be stinking there. Like it's really just like, it stinks inside of a gym. But she go in there and then she's like, oh, she sprayed that Odoban. It smells like baby powder. Like baby powder, like legit baby powder. But it says eucalyptus on the bottle. Like, it fucked me up the first time I bought this stuff because I was like, wait a minute. This says eucalyptus. So I'm trying to figure out, like, where's the baby powder scent? Where's the baby powder scent? So when I bought it, and then, you know, it's a disinfectant and it legit gets odors out. Like, you ain't smelling nothing but a baby's ass inside of wherever the hell it is you are. And you don't even need to use that much of it. Odoban. You could buy it at Walmart. It's like $2 and like 82 cents or something like that. That stuff works. Works. It goes to work. It is no joke. So I probably have to get some of that. I don't know about that spilling sanitizer in a seat. That's kind of crazy. You gotta spray them down when they sleep. How am I gonna do that, Sway? How that work? Spray them down when they sleep with some damn Lysol. Yo, Fisher, how you got a job, man? You spraying people with stuff. You putting sanitizer in their damn seat. You don't understand personal space, my man. You can't be doing this to people. Yo, you know that shit is like assault and battery or something like that in some states. The targeted areas. You wow. I don't know. I'm trying to think what else could I possibly put in there. But see, I have to strategically put it inside of there when I first get inside the truck and just kind of, I don't know, make up some wild ass story about, oh, I need to do this because like aromatherapy. You know, like those people that just be kind of like just out there with it. I think if I do that at first, it doesn't matter. They can be funky the whole damn time and I probably won't even smell them. But I just got to figure out how to pre-prep myself so that way it's not where the trainer's like, oh, fuck this shit. Bitch, you over, you out of here. And then they just drop me off somewhere and I'm just stuck in the middle of the damn road like, what I'm supposed to do, Melvin? They just kicked me out of the truck. I don't know, man. But that is serious though. Because it is kind of hard. I mean, it's kind of like with some people, it's probably going to be like going to sleep next to like a garbage can or something. Like, I don't know if I can do that. I really don't. That's kind of gotta load. I'm not in the chat, but I'm listening. Oh, you listening like the feds right now, huh? Yeah? Yeah, that's what you're doing, son? Okay. I got something for you to listen to. I'm playing. I love you. I know he probably sitting there like, oh my gosh, she's embarrassing me. I'm like that weird ass mom that show up to the school with rollers inside of my hair. Yeah, I would do that to my kids. Yeah, when we start having children, I'm going to embarrass the hell out of them. Just cause I know my mom is gonna be pissed about that, but I don't care. I'm just gonna do it just because I can. I have earned the right. So y'all got any questions for me? Any questions about the golden child? What y'all want to know? I want to know what y'all want to know. Nothing? Damn, babe, they ain't interested in you, dog. I guess. What they got going on? What's your end game with the CDL? Well, so inside of my fairy tale life, here's what I got plans to do. I need to work long enough. What do you want to accomplish? I want to work long enough that I'm able to get put on our insurance. And then once they allow me on the insurance, I can run teams with Melvin and we can just have so much fun. Just go places, see stuff. Like I said, I'm always up for an adventure. And then that's the other thing. Like we went on that cruise. Yo, like if you've never cruised before, cruises are the shit. Like I was walking, I felt like royalty on that boat. They were like, okay, madam, madam, madam. I'm like, well, damn, I'm madam today. What's happening? So we want to just see if we can do cruises. So if we just run hard as hell, just run, and then possibly get to a point where once a month we can get on a cruise boat. So I'm trying to get the CDL so that way it can kind of lighten the load, because I know that he always says if the wheels ain't turning, ain't nobody earning. I'm with him on that. And I'm a team player, so whatever it takes, I just want to make sure that we win, and that's all. That's the end game for me. I just want to make sure that we win. I'm very freaking competitive, so I have to make sure that we win. So whatever it takes on my part, that's what I'm going to do. I think that teaming with the husband that's owner operator can be fun. Vacation every week. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I got this whole thing figured out in my head. And then that's the thing, y'all. Let me tell y'all something else. With the cruise lines, because I really started like looking into what they got as far as like their perks packages. When you get those points, they give you points, but it's ways that you can get double points, you can get triple points. It's like, you know, a whole little point system they got. Once you get to this tier called ambassador tier, I know this with Norwegian, I'm still looking into Royal Caribbean. They give you a free cruise every year, and then they give you like this whole slew of stuff. You get like onboard credits, you get this, you get that. Like when we got back off of that cruise, this is the first time that I've gone on vacation. And I've been on vacations before me and him got married. But this is the first time I got off of a vacation and I was still relaxed for like 2 weeks. So in my mind, just think about it. Like, I'm driving this truck. I have no stress. I'm looking forward to this next cruise. So technically, I'm driving relaxed. I ain't got no problems. I ain't got no worries. I'm good. So for me, that's the end game right there. Just the vacation and being able to see like other parts of America. Because I was stationed in Vegas. I was stationed in Japan. I was stationed in South Georgia. I was stationed in San Antonio. And I know I'm missing some place. Korea. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, in New York. I was stationed in all of those places. And it was just, it's amazing when you go to different places and you get to see different people and you get to see how they live. Or even if it's not that, just like in New York. Like my favorite thing to do every single day that I had off, I was at the Metropolitan Museum and I would just sit in Indian style. They have this room where it's like this life-size replica of the Sphinx. No, not the Sphinx, I'm sorry, of the pyramids. Just the, you know, the cone-shaped ones. So I would sit there and sketch. And if you ever go to the Metropolitan Museum, like understand, you got to get there early in the morning because it is just so much stuff to see. And like I'm real artsy-fartsy. So like just I do a lot of DIYs. I do a lot of stuff with my hands. I build. I use power tools. Like I'm like really I'm into it. Like that's my shit. So I'm in here and I'm looking at all of this stuff and I'm just looking at the ingenuity of things from the past time to now and to this and to that. So I want to be able to go to different places and be able to see like different types of museums, because where else I'm gonna see this stuff at? If I just stay inside of one location, the only thing that they have to offer is just kind of what's inside of that area. So I think it'll be something that's fun. I think it's something that's good. I told my parents, everybody's happy. They're like, oh, good, you're going to do something. You're not just going to, oh, great, great, great. You know, let me see, what's this? Truck and fish show. All you got to do is catch a load to Florida, and that's your spending money. Park at truck parking when you get back on the grind. Well, yeah, but, you know, they got ports in New Orleans, and that's my favorite place. Y'all, listen, every time I go to New Orleans, every time we go to New Orleans, Lord Jesus, I have to make sure that I get some type of vegetables in, because that food is so rich and so good. It's like everybody, grandma just get together and they get in the kitchen, they cooking, and I'm eating all day, every day. Melvin spends the most money on food in New Orleans. But they got a port there too. They got one down inside of Miami. It's one in New York. It's one in Los Angeles. It's one inside of Galveston. And it's a couple in different places. But yeah, in Florida, it would be cool inside of Florida because my family's there. So I could we could just park the truck and my daddy will come pick us up. All the ladies love New Orleans. Yeah, that's the place where we get to eat and don't be judged. That's why we love New Orleans. And then everybody just singing and dancing. It's a big-ass party. Why wouldn't we love that? And, well, Cafe Du Monde was my favorite spot for those beignets. But it's this place, I think it's called the Creole Factory or something. I have to let y'all know. It was around the corner. My girlfriend from the military, she actually lived in the Garden District. And it was this place that she told us to go to. It was around the corner from her house. When I tell y'all these beignets was off the hook. And it was a bodega around the corner from her house that had the po' boys. It was a po' boy like this long that you could get for like 10 bucks. Tell them you want that thing fully dressed. You get it fully dressed. I sat there and I tried to eat the whole damn thing. Melvin got one, I got one, and I ate like half of it. Who's that? Hey, HT, what's happening, Fula? Good morning. But back to the po' boy. Like, I sat there and I dogged that po' boy. Like, it took me all day. I'm not going to sit here and act like I sat there and ate it that, you know, just in that instance. But it took me the whole day to eat that damn po' boy, and I wasn't even hungry the next day. Like, that's how much food was just sitting inside my stomach. Like, I was just like, hold up, swole up. Like, sit your ass down somewhere. So I couldn't even do nothing but just sit there like, and just watch She's Gotta Have It. I didn't even want to watch that damn show, but I couldn't do nothing. I was just sitting there. I was just stuck. That's all I could do. Sounds like you had a food challenge, po' boy. No, it wasn't no food challenge. Well, if it was a challenge, I was challenging myself. Bring me a challenge, somebody. No, bring me a damn sandwich. Yeah, HT, I fucked that sandwich up. It was good. When I'm gonna find the actual locations. So if any of y'all get loads over there and you wanted to just kind of venture out and find like good food, I'm gonna tell you exactly where y'all should be going. Cause even I think it's the Creole Cookery. If you like oysters, I love oysters. I love oysters. We grew up on them. The Creole Cookery, they have it where during happy hour, it's 50 cents for the oysters, I believe it is. And happy hour is when they have games. Sometimes they do it where they have games. Sometimes it's during this time. Sometimes, you know, they just kind of switch it up. But if you call ahead of time, you can do that. And all their appetizers are like 50% off. So you can legit go in there, get you a bunch of appetizers. You can go ahead and get you a few oysters or whatever. You just tell them you want like a dozen of them if that's your thing. If not, if you don't like the raw slimy oysters, you can actually get the oysters that they have them char grilled too. Char grilled is real good. Char grilled is shit. You can get them char grilled as well, and those I think they're $1 an oyster. But the Creole Cookery, I'm telling you, that's the move right there. I think it's on Tuscaloosa. I forgot the name of the street, but I know it when I see it because I got little spots that I have to hit when I go to New Orleans before I go to Harrah's and ding, 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 give me the money, and then I get the hell up out of there. But, yeah, it's a couple places in there. And then it's this other place where if you like pralines, I think it's over there by the H&M off of that street or whatever. I can't remember. Let me see. It says, oysters always get me in the mood. I have to watch it. Laugh out loud. HT, I don't think it's them damn oysters. I think your ass just be trying to be freaky, sneaky, freaky deaky all the damn time. Take your ass to the Dominican Republic or wherever the hell you be going and go get you about 5 girls and calm your ass down somewhere. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Talking about he always gotta eat. HT, you a mess. A whole damn mess. But I'm telling y'all, the food is off the hook there. And even like in Miami, like we got spots down in Miami, like blow your socks off when it comes down to food. Like I love to eat. And yes, I am letting my inner fat girl fly. It's okay. I got a husband now, so I can talk about food and not feel like I'm being judged because I don't give a shit. But down in Miami, it's this Trini spot. It's off of Sunrise. If you if you like Trinidadian food, let me tell you, like that's the place you want to go. It's called Hibiscus. What's the name of the damn place? It's called Hibiscus, but they had them bus-up shots. Bus-up shots is basically a roti where it's kind of just folded, and then they put like a little bit of dal in the middle of it, which is it's a pea that they take and just kind of make this powder off of. They bring the dal out, they bring the rice out. You get some goat with it. You can get the fish, and that's the thing. Like some people are real like kind of finicky when it comes down to how they eat their fish because they're like, nah, I don't want to see the head. I don't want that thing looking back at me. But really and truly, you want the head on the fish, because you want to be able to eat the brain of the fish. I know this sounds weird as hell. Most of the meat is actually in the head of the fish, and it is actually the better part of the fish. Trust me. Just take my word for it. Take my word. It's some Haitian spots down there that are bussin'. Melvin can tell you about that. Get you some of that douille jean, get you some of that legume. I'm telling you, Haitians got some boss ass food. Like, you really have to try Haitian food. Like, before you leave this earth, don't listen to what nobody got to say. I know it was some shit back in the day when we were kids and people used to try and clown Haitians and stuff, talking about they eat cat and all this other bullshit. That ain't true. Haitians can cook. When I say they can cook, they can cook. And if you want to test them to see if they can cook, ask them, well, did you know, who taught you how to make your epis? Epis is a staple for their food. That is the base for their food. That's what goes inside of their food. Epis. Epis goes inside of everything. Get you some grill, that's fried pork. If you don't eat pork, you can tell them that you want some turkey made like griot. I'm telling you, like, y'all, you got to get, if you go to Miami, don't do yourself the disservice of going to Miami and eating these old fake ass, bunk ass food from these different places and saying, I don't eat this, I don't eat that. Try some conch. Get you some conch salad. Like, it's a whole lot of dishes down there. You got to think about it. It's like a melting pot of places that you should eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to stop talking about food. Y'all want me to stop talking about food? Say something. Say something to stop me, because I could just do this all day long. Like, for real, for real, for real. I'm sure. What y'all want to talk about? It's late night. This is y'all's show. I'm just here for the jokes. I got to get about 3 more hours of sleep. You're getting me hungry too early to be talking about all this food. Hold it down, girl. Catch you on the next one. No worries. Thank you for being one of the first people on my first live. I'm so excited. This is my first live. I like this live because I could actually interact with somebody, because they're just talking to the camera. That's some weird shit. It is weird. Good night. Make sure that you drive safely and adhere to all of the signs or whatever it is that you're looking at this way or that way. And if you buy deer, avoid them at all costs. Trust. They always like to jump out in front of my car. I think somebody tried to put a root on my ass and kill me or something. People be sick of me. So, HT, what you got going on, bruh? What you doing up this early? Who's that? Oh. Okay, fish out. I'm going to subscribe to your channel, too, once I get off of here. I know Bae up there hard working. Boy, you working. You get your reward tomorrow, and you'll get some food. Yep. And I might stay overnight. H, done brought his ass in here and brought his ass out. So who these other 5 people sitting inside here? Y'all just gonna sit there and watch me? Y'all think I'm gonna nosedive? I'm not. I got alcohol. I drink, you drive. That's how this works. I drink, you drive. And we can talk about whatever it is that y'all want to talk about. Doesn't matter to me one way or the other. Yep, so the secret's out. I'm getting my CDLs. I'm going to officially be a trucker. So I don't know if I should drop the Bae or just... Nah, I'm going to just leave that trucker Bae. Yeah, I'm trucker Bae. That's who I is. That's what I do. It's like 5 of y'all still in here looking, but ain't nobody saying nothing. Why y'all not talking to me? You don't like me? You want to sit here and judge me and wait for the comments to come up so you think you're going to roast my ass? You're going to get your ass roasted right back, too. Trust. Well, this YouTube thing is actually very, very interesting to me. YouTube is interesting for a whole lot of reasons. You know, like back in the day, like everybody would sit here and we'd be yelling at our TV and stuff. And when you yelling at the TV, you like, oh my God, like what is she doing? Why is she this? Why is she that? It's a different dynamic because people can actually sit here and, you know, say something and the person actually replies back. I wish Beyonce had a damn YouTube channel. Cardi B will talk that shit back. Ain't nobody fooling with her. I love Cardi though. But people actually sit here on YouTube and like they critique everything. Everything. Like I didn't know that people had that many sticks up their asses that they want to sit here and critique every little thing about everybody. Like I didn't know that that was a thing. Like I didn't really get it. I didn't get it until my husband started doing YouTube, and I would just sit here and I'm reading the comments and I'm like, what? But everybody has an opinion, and I don't know. I mean, I guess the saying like opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one and they all stink. So I sit here and I'm reading his comments, and that was another thing. I'm reading some more comments that he has, and somebody says, "Oh, bro, you're like mad inconsistent," or whatever the hell that boy was saying. He's like, you know, you said this and you said that, blah 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 blah. And I'm sitting here like, did this motherfucker just like really rewind the video and try to catch the inconsistency so they can just sit there and just point it out like that? Like Poindexter, like I don't get this. Like I really don't get this. So I'm probably gonna do everything that I possibly can on my channel to offend people. No, I'm not gonna do that. Not to offend people. I'm just gonna have fun, and that's just what it is. My type of fun may not be a lot of people's type of fun, but that's okay. That's what makes me me, and I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with that. I'm cool with that, and my mom's okay with it. Sometimes, within reason. So, it just kind of is what it is. But, I know some of y'all bored. I'm boring as hell, and I talk a lot of shit, and that's cool too. And it looks like it's going on an hour. It does not feel like I've been talking for a whole damn hour. Like, I don't... Wow. Okay, so... Now that I know that I can go live, I prefer live versus just sitting here doing a video. I don't think I need to do a video until I actually start the process of pulling up all of the carriers. Well, is it carriers? No, companies, not carriers, companies. Until I pull up all of the companies, and then I can compare one to the other and just let you know, like, you know, if this is some bullshit, why do I think it is? And I'm only going to give that information out after I've talked to a recruiter, because you know they full of lies anyway. So I'm expecting the lies. And that's the thing. I have a sales background, so I can tell when people have their tinges and when they're trying to omit information this way or that way. So I'm probably going to get on their nerves, and I'm cool with that. But I want to make sure that through the process I'm explaining everything, so if somebody stumbles across my video, they are making an informed decision. And I want them to make sure that once they kind of narrow it down, that they're narrowing it down based on who it is that they've talked to, and they fact check me. Don't take my word for it. If you take my word for it, that's the silliest thing you can do. Fact check me and make sure that what I'm saying is correct. Make sure that what I'm saying is right. And I'm going to go through the process just like a normal person. So we probably won't be paying for a tech school. But that is a good option. I'm glad Fisho did mention that in the beginning of the video, that a tech school would be great. But I want to go through it like somebody just kind of coming off the street would actually go into it. So, peace out. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you didn't, make sure you give it a thumbs down. I welcome those. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to. You can share it if you like. And you can actually hit that bell just for the fuck of it. So enjoy, be safe, have a great night. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my wine and the rest of my bottle. I'm going to watch my television and talk to my lovely husband, and I appreciate y'all sharing y'all's time with me. Thank you. Good night. Okay, how do I cut this off? Oh my God, I look so stupid right